right, last year we learned that I love dogs on this show. And last week on this show, we learned walleye coach Pat Mickish, he loves dogs. The worst thing about dogs, though, we know, is cleaning up after them. So I'm gonna get a little story time going with Matt Crandall about dogs. Let's get it going. Little things make a big difference. I was cleaning up after some dogs 2 weeks ago, and in the midst of doing that, I got a splinter in my finger, okay, on the right-hand side, but it was awful, right at my knuckle, and I couldn't get to it, so I had to dig. I still couldn't get the whole thing out, so I had to bandage it up and put Neosporin on it for a week, and it really softened it up, loosened it up. It finally came out. Story is, for 2 weeks, it was a pain, okay? Everything was good. I got back from Colorado this week. As you know, I was there skiing, and I had hockey, also 3 days of hockey, 2 days of skiing. My car wouldn't start. So I pull my daughter's Jeep down. She's home. I'm just going to jump my van real quick. Well, as you know, when you try to open up a Jeep, it doesn't just hit the latch and you get in the middle. You got to unsnap the sides. Well, I go to do that. Ironically, my finger gets pinched in there, and I bruise my nail. And it was killing me yesterday, and I woke up today, and it was still killing me, okay? Well, little things can make a big difference. A little splinter, a pinch on your finger. Well, this pinch on my finger I expect to be a problem for at least a week and then maybe at least 6 months. So little things can make a big difference. On my part, it wasn't good. Now, Matt, you're Anderson Park, you're at home, you're St. John's at home. Hey, nice little story. How does it help me? I'm going to tell you how it helps you. These games have been tight. They're going to be tight in the playoffs. I got 2 stories for you. Well, I also got 2 tips for you. In the defensive zone, Anderson and St. John's and the rest of the Northwest Conference, you need discipline in the defensive zone, stick on stick. How many times do we see it? You're standing right next to a guy, Matt, as close as you and I are. The rebound comes to the guy, he knocks it in. Why? You were standing next to him. You didn't have the stick on stick defense. Offensive zone, hit the net on your first attempt, and it's that rebound, that second and third attempt, you might get the chance on. But if you go for top shelf and you miss the net and it rings around the boards, that's not going to help anybody. So hit the net on that first attempt and try to clean up the second or third attempt. Little things, guys, can make a big difference.
If you ever do write that book, I think you just got to publish independent. Don't let an editor take your voice.
Right there at the knuckle, so I couldn't get it out. It was bad.
I will say
now I got the pinched finger.
I've known you for a long time, and that was a very interesting way to get to 2 very valid points.